Hello friends, my name is Dr. Manik. I'm making this video today about hotel and hospitality industry. This particular video is going to help people who are involved in hotel and hospitality industry to steer through the difficult times and maintain and manage their cost and profitability. Today, if you look at most of the hotels, they all are bleeding literally. The businesses are completely shattered. Though they want to start, but the issue is they're not sure whether the customers will visit or not. And even if they prepare food and everything, they're not sure that how many customers will come and have the food. So on this, I would like to divide the hotels into three categories. A hotel which has around 5,000 turnover per day, which gets around 150 or 200 footfalls. That is also in shambles today because they're not sure that how many people will come, and they're also not sure that the food has to be prepared or not. So because of that, they are sitting idle, finger crossed. What to do? They're not sure. There are category 2 hotels whose business runs from 5,000 to 20,000 per day. Those are the medium-sized hotels where you have breakfast, we have afternoon lunch, and you have evening snacks, and in case if dinner is also available. These hotels have huge manpower because starting from managing the kitchen to managing the customers, waiters, cleaners, and people who take the orders. To maintain this entire force of people, it requires really a good business. But today, if you look at every business today, they are not doing good. And because of that, people are not coming in the market. And since people are not coming in the market, nobody is going to hotels. And even if people are going to hotels, they are so much scared that eating food outside has become very, very difficult these days. So people are not confident. So these hotels also have to manage and steer through. The third level hotels are the hotels which have turnover of per day between 20,000 to 50,000. And these fall in the category of a hotel which only prepares afternoon lunch and evening dinner. They don't prepare snacks, breakfast and tea and other stuff like that. So now look at these three segments, and these are all very labor intensive businesses where you have a lot of people coming from interior villages and the lower income family strata. That particular community comes and serves in this hotel. Because of frequent lockdowns and because of uncertainty in the business, many hotels have fired all their staff. They said they have given them LWP, leave without pay. And in this particular turmoil and situation, these all people who come from villages and hinterlands and from different states, they already have got migrated and gone back to their places. But now gradually all the economy is opening up, the hotels are opening, the industry is opening, market is opening, but it has become very difficult for these people to get these people back because already they have gone. And if they come back again, what is surety that again there will be open market and again there will be no lockdown. And because of this lockdown, the people who have already gone, they are not ready to come back because they are not sure, their job is not assured, their income is not assured, their salaries are not assured. So because of that, they are not able to make their ends meet. So they have gone back and settling in their villages and their native places, doing small little rudimentary jobs and taking care of their families. Now the big question is how to maintain business and profitability. Today you cannot market your hotel saying the quality of food, taste, affordable price and convenient location. These were there since very long, everyone did that. But now this particular time, this kind of advertisement will not appeal people. Keeping this in place, apart from this, you also need to market, communicate, and tell customers that how you are taking care of hygiene, how you are taking care of the uh, the pandemic issue, how your hotel is addressing it, literally through using the sanitizers, using hand gloves, using masks, and checking the temperature of your employees every day. How you are ensuring the people who are preparing food, they are ensured that they are clean, they are not infected. How are you ensuring that the people who are serving you food, especially the waiter, those who are in the front line with the customers, how they are completely covered, how they are completely protected? And you need to demonstrate it physically. It's not only just orally saying, but the physical evidence should be available in the place. How do you ensure that? Making sure that every employee is screened, either with temperature gun, everyday temperature monitoring, sanitizing all the vessels, everything, washing the hands, keeping the sanitizers in every table and every place, then making sure that the waiters, they wear the best quality of mask, skull cap, hand gloves if possible, so that instills the confidence among the customers that yes, this hotel has taken precaution. Because when you say something, it should also be visible physically, the physical evidence should be present. So hotels can take these kind of precautions to make sure that you are taking care of your customers, is one part. Second thing is ensuring food availability. The food has to be packed in such a way that a seal and the wrapping, the container in which you fill it, and the precautions you take, that all has to be video recorded. Please market it with your WhatsApp groups on Facebook, on YouTube, and let it be visible. Let it be visible to the customer who are visiting, who are coming to your hotel. Let your caretaking of your customers and ensuring hygiene, ensuring safety should be visible. So this way you can instill confidence among the customers, because consumers are today are so much afraid. They are afraid of even entering a hotel and asking for a glass of water. Forget about having food in hotel. So because of that, the hotels can definitely ensure the physical evidence available in hotel that gives or instills some confidence in the consumer that yes, this hotel is taking care of all the safety and precautionary measures to prevent any infection. So that is one thing. Next is how to maintain profitability, how to steer the business through this difficult time. Presently, I am looking at hotels are empty. Most of the rooms are empty, except the hotels which have been taken by government for quarantining and all. Most of the hotels, their property is empty. These days, there are many marriages taking place, and government also has given a direction that more than 50 people cannot be accommodated, cannot be allowed in the marriage. So hotels can pitch in, take end-to-end order from place where the marriage will take place, the decoration, catering, and other arrangements, pick up and drop to the bride and groom. So this entire whole package, based on the availability of resources with you or outsourcing it, you can definitely make, after every marriage, you can definitely make with 70 to 80,000 total billing. And in hotel industry, what is the margin? I need not to explain. The industry people, the experts, and the people who are in the industry, they are well aware. So with this, what you can do is you can keep your property occupied, your banquet halls occupied, your stuff moving, working capital coming in. So this will take care of your business in these difficult times. Those who have space, those who have facility, can definitely outsource this particular thing for conducting and organizing marriages. And this particular business, a small but something is better than nothing, will keep you afloat in the industry and your business will be doing well. So with this, I hope that the video is going to be useful for the hotel industry people, and they will take advantage of this particular video. Thank you.